Very good. Okay, so now one of the things that I think gets made maybe is unclear is it doesn't matter where the parallel line is. It doesn't matter whether it's moved up, down, left or right, or up and down, left or right. They're still parallel. Okay, is that okay? Like the idea doesn't really matter which one, they're all parallel. So the actual question, I'll put the actual question in front of you now. It says, if the line is translated up 5 units and right 7 units, what is the slope of the new line?
Slope of the new line?
The new line is parallel to the old line.
Uh, so it's still -3, so like it's B. Wait,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. All right, very good. All right, so give me a moment here. I gotta snip in these graphs. All the graphs first. All right. So here's 2 graphs. I'm gonna put 2 more graphs in front of you. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the actual question up. So this one says the function h is defined by h of x equals -1/4 x minus 2. Could you tell me the slope of this equation?
Well, it's -1/4.
So the slope is negative. Which 2 graphs could it be, or which 2 can you eliminate?
You can get rid of B, right?
B is out because it's going the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
Any other graphs that you can eliminate?
Also A, because it's also going in the wrong
Same
direction.
thing.
It's going up.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay. I know it's a little hard to see, but what's the main difference between C and D?
The I forget what it's called. Level? The
Steepness. Yeah,
Yeah, it's steep.
steepness. Right. So remember, the slope tells you the rise over the runner. In this case, down 1, right 4. Down 1, right 4. Which of these matches that?
C?
I'm sorry, did you say C or D?
I said C.
C. So again, like you could go pick another point here. How much down are you going? How much right are you going?
Oh wait, no, it's D. Sorry.
It is D.
I didn't notice that.
Okay. So just a quick review. Y equals mx plus b.
Mhm.
M is the slope. B is the y-intercept. It's where it crosses the y-axis. So please consider that as you look at this next question.
Mm. Um, uh,
So let me be more direct here. What is the slope of this line?
Oh, it's 1/1.
1/1 or 1. So which of these equations has a 1 in front of the x?
A. Oh wait,
A does not have a 1. Well, it does, but it's not in this form up here. Like I don't know. Like to me, like if someone's saying like, hey, this is gonna be really important in the next problem, like it's gotta look like this. And A
is
doesn't
it
look like that at all. I mean, there is a 1 in front of the x, but it's not in this form at all. It doesn't have a y on the left.
is it? Oh, it's D.
It is D. Because the next thing is, well, what's the B value? Well, where does it cross? Well, it crosses at 1. There you go. Nice. All right, so this one is similar. That's one in front of you. You're going to look at the equation that's given, determine the slope, and determine the B value, and that should be enough to answer the question.
So would it be 3/2?
What is 3/2? What are you saying is 3/2?
Oh, I guess it's C. It's like 1, 2, 2.
So I recommend figuring out what's the slope and what's the B value. What is the slope of this?
Slope is 1.
I
Three
didn't hear
over
if you.
3/2.
The slope is just the number in front of x.
Oh,
What is
it's
the number
3.
in front of x? Just 3 or 3/1. What is the B value? What is the other number in the equation?
Oh, -2.
-2. What does the B value represent?
The B value represents X.
I know I know you're on break here, but I did write this down,
Oh, crosses the y-axis. Oh, I'm sorry.
right? And you don't have to write any of this down, right? But like you know by now I'm probably gonna ask you something. If I put it down, I'm probably gonna ask you about it like pretty shortly after. So which of these graphs cross at -2? The y-axis
Um,
at -2. Or which ones don't?
y-axis -2. Uh,
The
B.
y-axis.
B
That one right
crosses
there.
-2
Okay.
at
And none of
that.
the others do. So that's the answer without doing any more work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's try this one here. It's kind of symbolic, but yep, we talked about some of these concepts here. See. All right. Which of the following could represent the graph of the linear equation y equals mx plus 3, where m is a positive constant? What that means is m is a positive number. Positive number. So you can maybe pick a positive number if you want.
Positive number. Well,
Sure. But what does that
wait,
tell you about
would
the
that be a
graph?
positive slope?
Sure. Yes, that's exactly right. Let's just say it's
Okay,
2.
so we
That just
can
means
cross out A and B.
that's right. That's important when you're taking these tests to be able to eliminate uh, um, it's important that you be able to eliminate some of the answers. Now, between those two, the difference here is where it crosses the y-axis.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Um, so C. I think it would be C, right?
It's because it's +3. That's this one right
Uh-huh.
here. Good,
Yeah, it's in the positive.
good. All right, so here's one for you to try on your own. Go ahead and try that and let me know what you come up with.
Okay, so it's B.
Okay, and how confident are you in your answer?
I'm pretty confident because
Okay, so
it's
I agree that both B, well, actually B and we'll go even with C here.
C.
They all have sort of positive slope and go through the right B value. But what is the slope of this equation?
Oh, it's 3. Wait, no, it's not B.
3/1. 3/1. So that means it's up 3 and right 1.
So it's C.
It is C.
I
C is
forgot
steeper.
about that.
Very, very important to all right. Let's we got lots more here. We'll do a few more, maybe we'll switch topics. Okay. There's another one for you to try, kind of in the same type, problem type.
Wait, so we're doing this until 3:35, right?
325.
3:25. Okay.
Yeah,
Just forgot.
we're over halfway done.
The graph at the linear function P change cross any of them out because
Are there any that you can eliminate? And if so, why?
I think A and B
Okay, why can you eliminate those?
because I was doing the slope
Okay, what is the
thing.
slope of those?
It's
Each of those?
2, 6, 2/6. And then I
How are you?
simplified it to you can
Oh,
simplify that to
you're doing it from the graph. I see. Okay. So you're
yeah, I
going,
simplified it from
but you go up or down first,
down.
then to the right.
I can simplify 2 and 6 to be 1 and 3. Simplify that.
That would be true if the up and down were on the bottom and the right were on the top, but it's not. Up and down is the top number, then right is the bottom number. Down means negative.
Yeah. So I can't cross anything out. Yeah.
Well, you can. I mean, that's what you're trying to do. So the slope here is -3. So that means it's either C and D. Now, if you didn't, there was another way you could do it. What is this number on the right? What do all those numbers on the right represent?
Oh, they represent the what's it called? Oh, crossing the y-intercept.
The y-axis. So where does the graph
Y-axis.
cross the y-axis?
It crosses at the 5.
So which of these can you eliminate then?
B and C and D.
Right. So you can always do something to eliminate a couple of answers. Then once you figure out the slope, you know that you've got, okay, it's A.
Uh, yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
let's try a couple more. Or I think it's just one more in this section, then we'll try something new. Uh, you can always do something to eliminate some answers, and that is one of the test taking strategies that uh, would really help you here is trying to do anything you can to say, all right, which one can I eliminate?
Which one you can eliminate?
Well, or just what is the answer? But like sometimes that's a way to get it down is if you can eliminate one of them or some of them.
Mm, I think it's C.
Okay, why is it C? Why did you choose that one?
Well, because the it crosses at -2, and the
Exactly.
only one
That's
that
it.
has -2 is C.
That's exactly right. There is nothing more that needs to be done. Okay, so we're gonna go look at uh, a few story problems here. They're with tables. They're not as bad as the pure story word problems here, but the next few problems are all going to have a table, and you do have to read the text, but you can go right down to the call to action or the last sentence here. It says, what fraction of the only dogs are fed dry food? What fraction of the dogs are fed only dry food?
Two. Two dogs.
None of the answers are just two. So
Oh,
when it says one fraction, it's saying like what you want over the total. In
oh,
this
so
case,
it's
the
two
total is the
over
total.
25.
Yes. Yes. Very good. Okay. Grab another.
I didn't realize you're asking me for a fraction.
Yeah. Because they all have a couple of them have two in it. I mean, I'm actually surprised they don't have one of the answers just as two. It would be grammatically incorrect if the answers weren't all fractions. So maybe that is why. All right, take a look at this one.
Mhm. Um, so it's asking me for probability.
Right. So the total on the bottom is 25. That doesn't help
Mhm.
much because they all 25. So how many are a female under age 40? How many females under age 40 are there?
8.
How many males 40 and older are there?
Oh, man. 2.
Two. What is 8 plus 2?
2 plus 2. 10.
Is that answer there?
So it's 2 over 25. Ah,
10 over 25. What is the correct answer? A,
B.
B, C, or D? Good. All right, let me get another one up here for you. So they're not all just like, hey, look at the table, find the number. Sometimes you have to fill in the table, and that's what this one is asking you to do. What do these 4 boxes add up to?
1,000. It's
Okay, so can
252.
okay, there we go. All right, let's see if we can do another one. Yeah, and so the tables can appear in a variety of formats. They're not all just these types. There's, you're going to see other things. Part of our prep is just getting you familiar with that. So um, take a look at this one. Give this a try on your own, please. Let me know what you come up with.
Total. Summer internship. These are all summer internships, right? Leagues, Valley.
Always best to go down to just the question rather than reading from the top. Reading from the top is bad. Which of the following represents the fraction of students who are from Valley High School? But we do know it looked specifically at year 2010. How many
So
of those were?
so 140.
Okay, none of the answers are just 140.
Oh,
So
it's
there's a
six.
bit.
Sorry. It's 65 over 140.
Yes, yes. All right. Good job on that. Okay. I mean, you've probably answered more SAT questions the last 2 weeks than you've done in the last, 2 years. So you've done really well with this, and I appreciate your effort. We're gonna go ahead and stop there for today.